Hello everyone and welcome again to my YouTube channel. Um I posted my very first video last week, so you could check it out. That was like an introduction video to this whole YouTube channel. And this is like a visual diary, so it doesn't really have any specific graphic that would be so enticing. And because of that, I was wondering, what exactly can I do on a visual diary? Like, can I talk about? Because, like I said earlier, since it's not really something that we like grasp people's attention with like effects and all that, it may be a little boring. Like, come on, who might want to watch someone just talking to their screen? So I was thinking, oh my goodness, what will I do? What will I do? And then a thought just occurred to me. Oh, I'm a language enthusiast. I could talk about my love for languages and the struggles, and maybe someone can come across it and just want to watch it. So I was like, okay, I should talk about that, and that is what I'm going to talk about today: languages. So everyone, officially welcome to this video, and we're talking about languages. So I've been a language enthusiast for as long as I could remember. When I was younger, I found out the meaning of being multilingual is someone who could speak multiple languages, and I was thinking that that was like a job, you know, like if they ask, "Oh, what is your job?" You say, "Oh, I'm a lawyer. Oh, I'm a doctor. Oh, I'm an engineer." So I was thinking, oh, maybe if someone asked me, "What is your job?" I will say, "Oh, I'm a multilingual person. I speak different languages. That is my job." And then I was like, "Oh, I was really, really, really interested in wanting to speak multiple languages." Do you get? So I was so interested. In secondary school, I was learning French, but I enjoyed it though. But when I got to my last year in school, my oh no, in my second year in school, my French teacher was not really giving me that vibe of, you know, French. So I had to like drop it because I don't want to like add French to my courses and I fail because it's gonna like spoil my results. And along the line, I was still like, oh, I want to learn a language. I still want to learn a language. By then, I already knew that being a multilingual person is not actually a job. Like, I cannot go ahead and tell people, oh, I'm a multilingual person as my job. Maybe it could work as being a translator then. Just, yeah. So I was really, really saying, oh, I have to like go back to learning French, but I don't know what to do. So I stumbled across Korean. I was like, oh, I could learn Korean. I mean, it's so nice to like learn Korean. And then I started learning Korean. But the thing is, being a Korean learner in Nigeria, emphasis on Nigeria, it's like it's like you've done something really, really bad because a lot of people enjoy watching Korean movies. I think the whole thing started with the popular Korean show. I think it was Boys Before Flowers. Everyone loved Boys Before Flowers. Ooh, what is Gujumpyo? Everybody wanted to talk about Gujumpyo because he just became suddenly everybody's crush. He wasn't mine. I don't have any business with him, but he wasn't mine because I wasn't really a K-drama fan back then when Boys Before Flower came out. So then everyone, Nigeria, okay, let me say I'm not be like I'm insulting the people here, but everyone liked Gojun Pyo. That's let me know. So that was like the backlash of learning Korean while being in Nigeria. I don't really know how it is for other countries, but I'm speaking about my experience here in Nigeria. So I started learning, and it was quite easy. But along the line, people were like asking me, "Why are you learning Korean?" Like, do you want to probably meet a Korean boyfriend or do you want to like and I'll just look at them and be like, can I like ask you a question? If I tell you I'm learning French, will you say this to me? And I say, oh no, French is different. French is like everybody likes me. And I would ask, what's the difference between French and Korean? I mean, they're both different languages. Do you get? Because I feel a lot of people in Nigeria has feel like there's some certain languages you should not learn because they're like, why are you learning this language? It's not like you can use it anywhere. Or is it because of do you want to like probably gain something from the language, like probably make a Korean boyfriend and Korean this, Korean that, whatever. And for that reason, most people that are learning Korean in Nigeria, I know it happens also in other countries, they say that they are Korea bulls. Like in Nigeria, I feel like it's so worse. Okay, for me personally, I feel like it's so worst in Nigeria because if you watch Korean dramas, it's one thing, okay? Because they really do have good films. They have good Korean movies that are so nice. So people might not be like, oh, you watch K dramas, okay, 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 that's okay. Then from watching K dramas, you somehow transmigrated into listening to K-pop, and they'll be like, "Oh, what is your music genre? Oh, I like listening to K-pop," and they'll be like, "For real, K-pop? You like? Don't you listen to like Central C or Young Thug or probably Ashake, Whiskey? You're in Nigeria and listen to Nigerian songs." And then I will just be giving them that kind of expression. And then immediately you not just started watching K dramas, you're not just watching K dramas or listening to K-pop. You are now being someone like me learning Korean, and they'll be like, ah, see this one. Last night, Emeka, you go marry. Last. Oh, you think that if you're learning the language, Korean boys will follow you or Korean? Cause and then I'll be like, I mean, come on, like hello. I don't have to learn the language because I want to meet Korean guys. Of course, I would make friends based on I will have to see people to practice speaking with, but it doesn't have to be because of the guys. Maybe I want to like just study for fun, for the fun of it and all that. Who cares about your reason? The whole thing that you want to learn because you want to get Korean friends, Korean guys, Korean boyfriends, Korean every. It's always the guys. It's always the guys. So and then I'll just be like, I can't even bother with you guys because if I'm learning language because I like it, it's none of your business. I don't care. Because if I was learning if I say that, ooh, I'm learning French, I know I'm gonna get a lot of praises and they'll be, oh, French is so hard. How are you learning French? Wow, you're doing a good job. And then I go and tell, oh, I'm learning Korean. Oh, I'm learning Chinese. I mean, Chinese is even get better because I think Nigeria and China they're having like some kind of little businesses. But anyways, I think that's that for being a language learner, especially some certain kind of languages. And currently, I'm also learning French, and French is going quite well because, well, it's a little bit hard, but it is going quite well for me. Well, anyways, if you're a language learner or you just have this love for language, tell me one challenge you've passed through while learning a particular language. Because I believe it's not just Korean. I mean, people could be learning Hindu. I had in my university days, I had a roommate who was in love with Korean. Oh, sorry, with Indian songs, and I'm like, why? But I couldn't judge because well, people question my taste of music. That's Korean music, and well, yeah, you could leave in the comment section below the things you passed through in the hands of Nigerians and their, should I say, small mindedness concerning certain languages. Yeah. So, anyways, bye for now, and I hope to see you guys next time.